30 freight train cars went over me at 55 miles per hour. If I thought there was any chance I could have lived through it, never would I have done it. I should have died. When I was about 15, a lot of bad things started happening in my life. I lost 4 friends and my grandmother within a year and a half. And at the end of it, actually, I was raped and my life completely fell apart and I was just spinning almost. I was so lost. Outside, it appeared like I was alive and well, but on the inside, I had given up. I just didn't care anymore. I felt shameful and dirty and empty and lost, and I wanted to die. I just wanted it to be over. I didn't have anything in me to deal with it then. The train tracks are really close to my parents' house, and I heard the whistle and it snapped in my mind. I laid down in front of the train right before it got there because I didn't want it to have time to stop. I laid on my stomach with my fists clenched, my eyes closed, and my head facing the opposite direction that the train was coming. When the train stopped is when I opened my eyes, I unclenched my fists, and I started to look around. Both of my legs were severed, my left well above the knee and my right just below the knee. That's when the pain really, really hit me because I saw the blood. I knew my legs were gone. It was real and I was alive. When I was in the hospital and I realized that I should have died, I really started to think about whether or not I would have went to heaven or hell and started to question that big. And a lot of the people around me told me that I would have went to heaven, but I couldn't let go of the thought that there was a chance I could have went to hell. The question just kept coming up to my mind. I didn't know, I thought that Jesus died for my sins and for the sins of the world, and we all, would just go to heaven because he died for us. I didn't know that I needed to accept his forgiveness and give my life to him. I totally had never heard that in my life. I didn't know that there was a choice I had to make. In my little simple prayer that I prayed right over there, sitting on the floor here in my parents' dining room, I just asked him to forgive me for trying to take my life, for everything else I had done. I knew that I had screwed up my life, but that he could put it back together. I started a relationship with him, and that's the night that I became a Christian. My life didn't become perfect overnight or anything like that. I still struggled for about 3 years, but the closer I grew in my relationship with God, the more obedient I became to him, the more I forgot about what I wanted and thought about what he wanted for me, the more my life began to work, and I found the peace and the joy and the life that he really wanted me to have. I tell you, yes. Every day is another step forward, but he has brought me to a place now that I could have never imagined I would ever be at, and I love my life. I really, really do. I love the life that he's given me. It doesn't compare to the life I had on my own without him.